Thank you, Devendra. It was indeed a pleasure for me to listen to all those wonderful sessions in last many days, what was happening. The curiosity of the students, the anxiety of the parents, and the patience of the counselors. It was such a wonderful combination. I believe we served the purpose. I'm thankful to the guest of the day, Mr. Patnaik. It was indeed a pleasure to listen to you. We share a journey together where you have switched over to many of the career, even I did so. And maybe that's why this initiative has been taken by Shobit University. Dr. Mahapatra, thank you very much. And Bhagan Prakashji, it is indeed a pleasure to listen to you always. At Shobit University, we have one initiative called STEP. That is a Student Transition and Empowerment Program. And this program is actually meant for school children because many times they do not know what to do after my school. What Dr. Mahapatra was mentioning about Inspire program, I am happy to mention that at Shobit University, we have hosted Inspire program many times. And what actually is happening, Mr. Patnaik mentioned one very wonderful thing कि हर माँ बाप चाहता है मेरे सपने मेरे अरमान मेरे बच्चे पूरा करें. It is a challenge, and generally kids are struggling with the dreams of their parents, unfulfilled dreams. What happens? I stay in Delhi. What I have seen when I talk to a boy or a girl who is studying in a good school in Delhi, if you ask him, who is a student of 8th class, you ask him what you want to be. They have a fair enough idea. They will say, I want to do this, that, this, that. If you go to Meerut, where Shobit University is located, which is just 60 kilometers from here, and you ask a student of 10th class, what do you want to do? Maybe he has some idea. But if you go to Saharanpur, where our second university is located, and you ask somebody what you will like to do after 12th, and he is a 12th student, he will say, Abhi to main exam de raha hu. I am appearing in 12th examination, then I will decide. This is one of the biggest challenge. And why this challenge is coming? Because we do not provide them an opportunity to speak. Right from the very childhood, we want our kids to listen to us. What I said is fine. What I decided is perfect. You have to do what I do. I say to you do. And this complete STEP initiative of Shobit University is to break that thing, where we want our kids to speak, where we want them to have their curiosities, where we want them to talk about their future. And I have seen this thing, like as Mr. Patnaik was talking about the attitude. If the attitude is not there, aptitude is not there, altitude will never be achieved. And this is exactly what we are trying to do. I am thankful to the intellect, Devendra, and the complete team. Why Odisha actually? When he was talking to me that there is a challenge, I know that there is a challenge, and this challenge exists in every state. Maybe in Odisha, it may be a bit more. So when he said that, so can we come to that place? My concern was a state of Jagannath, Krishna, Mahayogi, Mahakaram Yogi, and if we can do some service to that state, to the kids of that state, that will be one of the best contribution we can do under our STEP initiative. So I'm thankful to everybody for the same. Dr. Mahapatra is a neurosurgeon. And I was just trying to find out that what happens, what are the stages if you are not in the right career, if you choose due to the pressure of others, then what may happen to you? What I have seen in the life of our students many times. First, they get distracted. then they get detached, then they get depressed, and then they get degraded. And in life, they get degraded. They start feeling, I cannot do anything. I'm useless because I was not able to fulfill the dream, what had been seen by somebody else, maybe for me. So what we say in our STEP program, and I'm happy that the students, parents, they were having so many queries. They were talking to the counselors, and they were not actually counselors. Maximum of them were teachers, because we never wanted to counsel them. We wanted to listen them, give them an opportunity to speak out. So what has been told to them, and what we say first have a dream, and then dare to dream and dare your dream. They are two important things. Many times we do not give our students, our boys and girls, kids an opportunity even to dream. So I always say first dare to dream, then dare your dreams. And this is exactly what STEP is all about. And I'm thankful to everybody who has spared time to be a part of this journey. And this is not a journey of a day. Dr. Bhagwan Prakash was mentioning about it. It is not a journey of a day, but I am happy that first step has been taken by the STEP initiative of Shobit University. And I am sure many more institutions, school, colleges, social organizations, NGOs, maybe they will come forward and start doing it. Because when pandemic is there, more anxieties are there, more confusions are there, more hand holding is required. What we all have to do, we have to hold their hand. We have to tell them, no, this is not the thing. To the boys and girls, what I would like to say is very important. One, I always say that dream and shout your dream loud. Many times they dream, but their dream remains with them only, which may create depression. I always say, go on the road and shout your dream loud. 10 times, if you will shout your dream loud, conviction will start coming to you. This is what we want from our boys and girls. Secondly, a destination. Like Odisha, I know a lot of talent is there. Boys and girls are wonderful. They can do wonders. But generally they feel, oh, if I can get something in Odisha itself. I do not want to go out because my parents do not allow me. I just wish to tell one thing. Now you are a global citizen, remember. If you do not dare to go out, do adventures, then you may lose something. This organization, the Intellect, which is said that it is the best organization for Parvasi audience, it is actually for those who dare to come out. So don't think that what you can get only in your state or nearby your home, wherever you are getting your dreams fulfilled. So many niche areas are there. Dr. Mahapatra was talking about medical science, but there are areas like biomedical engineering. There are areas like bioinformatics. There are many other such areas. Bioelectronics is there, biophysics is there. These areas need to be explored. And I'm happy that during all these interactions, we were able to discuss, to touch about it at least. Holistic development, Dr. Mahapatra, you mentioned one thing very important, which is actually is needed. What actually was happening, and you mentioned national education policy also, you just touched upon that. Actually, what is happening that till date, if we look at the education system, it was to make good employees, not good human beings. So our complete focus was on the head. We wanted all information can be given to a person so that he can be a good servant. He can be a good employer. But today, that holistic education, and I'm happy to mention that in our university, at Shobit University, what I always say, please do focus on all three H: head, heart, and hand. You have to be a good from your head. You have to have all those intellectual curiosity, everything has to be there. But more important is you have to have a good heart. You have to be a good human being. It means that education also has to be imparted with you. and hand is to apply the knowledge. Many times what is happening, I know, but I cannot apply it. I am an engineer, I cannot create because I have never given this opportunity. And this is exactly what is required by our kids to understand. Whatever area they go, I never say that you come to A university, B university, go to this course, that course. I always say, dare to dream yourself. And I request to the parents, during this complete course of discourse, we always discussed and said, please don't force your dreams on your kids. Let them have their own dreams. Let them decide on them. Help them in taking decision. That is your right as a parent. But you should not inject something which will create a depressed person who cannot be of any use. One a very important point was again told that a degree is not a passport of career. Mr. Patnaik mentioned about it. I always mention this thing, and I am happy that he touched upon that. Degree is not a passport of job. I always say a degree is just like a platform ticket, which allows you to stand on a certain platform with certain people. Now it is up to your skill what train you will ride. It may be a passenger, it may be a Malgadi, it may be a Shatabdi, it may be a super fast train. It is up to you, your skills. And that skilling is important. What Dr. Bhagwan Prakash, you were mentioning about, that skilling, reskilling is important because we do not know what type of jobs will be available there. And when we do not know what jobs will be there, it means our job becomes more tough. It means we should not focus only on the employment. We should focus on developing a fluid skill mindset in our students, what we are trying to do through our STEP initiative, through other initiatives, where we are trying to give them life skills, where we are talking about a second transcript to the students, where we are telling you have to have a second transcript. First is fine. That is a platform ticket. But second transcript where curiosity is there, calmness is there, cooperation is there, communication is there, collaboration is there. So many such things are there. That has to come. So Devendra, thank you very much for introducing me and everybody to this opportunity. This is such a wonderful thing we all are doing. I always say that we all are successful people. We all are successful people. But if our success is contributing in the progress of the society or not, if it is not, then our success is very myopic, very selfish. And I'm happy that be it Intellect or Shobhit University, we are thinking in the same way, where we are talking that yes, if we have an opportunity, a possibility, we should share it. And otherwise also after this Olympic thing, what happened, we are more thankful to Odisha, to the Chief Minister and everybody, because you paid money from your pocket as taxpayer of the state, which brought medals and glory and laurels to us through our hockey teams. So that is a wonderful thing. We have to come together. You know what is happening in last few years, I have seen in educational ecosystem also it has happened. Some of our institutions, they have become island of excellence. They are not connected with the mainland. And everybody wants to go there, maybe due to their advertisement, maybe due to their size, maybe due to whatever. But I have a conviction that there are wonderful, wonderful universities and opportunities which everybody has to take. Explore that. Don't think that what is near me is the best. See, what is dear to you is the best. And that dear to you, you have to find yourself. You have to dream, you have to decide. And this is what the purpose of this complete counseling session was, which I'm really happy has come on a very happy closing note. But I'm very hopeful and sure that our journey to empower our youth with education will not stop here. Every opportunity, whatever will come, Shobhit is there, Shobhit University is there. We are there to support and do the hand holding. Thank you very much.
Shobhit University, empowering nation through education.